We are the Nerd Eternal Network.
Hello and welcome to Icons of the Wider World here on the Nerd Eternal Network. I'll be your GM for the day, Jason, and with me, as usual, will be Curtis, today playing Toss-Up.
Hola.
Taylor playing Unison.
Howdy.
And Mike playing Independence Ray. And I have those.
Hello.
And I have y'all two's names all jacked up. And Zach playing Recluse.
Howdy, howdy.
And I've left your name completely off of the... Man, 15 minutes late and I'm still completely unready.
It'll be alright. We'll live through it.
Let's see, where is Recluse's name? Nope, that was the second toss-up. Why do I have toss-up's name in this list twice?
He's extra special.
Well, I won't deny that. Alright, I have that little delay out of the way. Alright. So I'm sure you all remember where we were at last week. Who would like to give a review for Zach?
Oh, I actually watched the previous session before this game started.
So
okay.
You know that we're losing the fight.
Yeah, y'all were getting knocked around by the two starter villains from the very first session.
Yes, of season 1, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, we don't have Mr. McDrain Health and Mr. McCan Punch a Mountain in half.
Yep.
Look, y'all had a new Mr. punches mountains in half, but he had to step away, so yeah. Or, in the story, the military wanted him back after the invasion.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cut me some slack. I didn't realize that we would not have a Mountain Puncher.
Don't
Well,
worry.
I'll find it in my heart to forgive you.
Don't worry, I have a mountain puncher ready to go. Oh, wait, y'all meant on your side, my bad. Alright.
It's like he says these things just to hurt us.
No, see, I don't want to catch you by surprise. I want you to be braced for the punch when it comes.
Why does he have to be so mean?
Because he's cynical and aged.
Alright, anywho. So just give a brief review, though. Unison had a public appearance at an amusement park in Manfred City, which was... everybody considers that his hometown. Because that's where he debuted as Unison at. The rest of the players last week were... They're in plain clothes. They're attacked by two villains who, I want to say, somebody had some conversation and it was revealed that they were basically hired to cause a ruckus here.
Yeah.
I want to say Gothic has said,
Gothic mentioned.
Take you out if they could, but yeah. And then, yeah, it was a brawl ensued.
And we weren't doing well.
Well, Ray had a rough time of it fighting Gothic.
Yeah, well, I was also defending my boyfriend. But other than that, I think I hit the dirt like briefly, but otherwise it seemed like I don't know, it felt like a standstill for the most part. Like a. Plus, we were kind of holding. I think I know Mike. I know Ray was focusing on distraction and defense until all the civilians got clear.
Mm-hmm.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
That's fine. That's fine. I have your excuse. And yeah, he was. Yeah. Civilians were pretty much all cleared out at this point.
And we had temporarily blinded.
Yes. Let me. I should have all that written down.
What was Gothic's boyfriend's name?
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper, that's right.
Okay, I thought I had it right. There it is. All right. So yeah, the blinded condition that a couple of you had worked together and kind of piled on him. You've still got 2 free uses of it.
Goody goody.
And Ray and I had sort of changed dance partners. Ray was going to work on Skyscraper, and I was going to try and take on Gothic. Thinking I might have better luck with her. But
Yeah, I did blow up a bunch of determination. I did a little bit of damage to Skyscraper, but I'm not sure if I can keep up that level of intensity. We'll see.
Yeah, y'all had managed to hurt him a couple of times, I think. Oh yeah. He's taking some damage.
And hopefully we have a recluse on the way.
In theory.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it was Gothic that has not actually taken a lick, I don't think. Alright, so we're back at the top of the order with toss-up. And yeah, you've just switched dance partners. You've just kind of gotten over there where you can engage her. What you gonna do?
right. Well, since I was in civilian clothes, I did not, again, bring any weapons or equipment, so I think I will just use martial arts and take a lucky punch, lucky for damage.
Okay.
Prowess. That's... Just a second. It's being slow to pull this up.
Nah, it's no problem. Gives me a chance to pull up Gothic sheet.
Why would you not open that? Roll20's being silly.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Let me... I guess I can just manually type it for now. Is it one? Let's see if it'll work. Oh, come on.
And what did your luck do?
The luck was only for damage. I didn't apply it to
Okay.
the roll. That plus is for martial arts.
Okay, I got you.
I
Let me
just
roll for
assumed
her.
that I would get something better than a 1, but you know.
Assumptions. Okay. Okay. I should have looked at her stat and realized it was, a little point in rolling. But... So you run up and take a swing. she starts dipping and diving. And, despite her ideal of a supervillain costume being, extra makeup across her eyes and rolling around in a Hot Topic, she has clearly had a substantial level of martial arts training.
Bring it.
She looks kind of... Her whole look is kind of amateur, but she clearly knows what she's doing.
It's all right. I like a fair fight.
Well, she doesn't. That's why she carries a guy the size of a skyscraper around with her. Zach, give me an initiative order for a recluse.
Yes, sir. Nice. Odd 11.
And, let's see. Probably need to put you on the map somewhere, don't I? Or go ahead and drop a mini on the map. Can't talk all of a sudden. Go ahead and drop your token on the map somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Just up towards the top or somewhere. Just so I can slap it on the initiative. There we go.
No wonder Ray couldn't hit her. Dang.
All right. So that was toss up. All right, Recluse. You were with the guys in Manford when this started to go down. Since the invasion, you've all been doing kind of the talk show circuit to some degree. Much like when the unknowns, first started becoming known, you have become kind of the face man for the team.
That's unfortunate.
It's a little different. Some people in Spear question the wisdom of it, but it seems to be working so far. Your personality wins them over. Now, some of the other guys make magazine covers more often. And like I said, you're all hitting the talk shows. They're pretty regular. But...
Or maybe they just kind of, Wazowski you. You're there, kind of covering the face. Every time.
The entire team's in the picture, but why does Recluse have a fan up over his face?
The biggest one we could find.
Alright. So you had an interview that morning. You knew that everybody else was hitting the amusement park. And, your last visit to the amusement park was, less than fun. But you had just got out of interview when you heard something was going down. So you've been swinging over this way like a madman. You are just now arriving.
Oh, please don't let me get into a fist fight with another old man. Don't let me get into a fist fight with another old man.
That old man was rough, wasn't
he? He wasn't even there.
You did think... Well, yeah. Running at this dude, you did think to swing by and grab Toss-Up's equipment. You knew he was here in plain clothes, so if something's going down, he is at a disadvantage without his stuff.
Got that all slung over my shoulder, held on by a thin little layer of web.
Yeah, but, even thin layers of web, it's like steel cable that size. So,
yeah.
But, Oh, and Curtis, I should have done this last session and either forgot I was planning to do it or didn't think about it till afterwards. Give yourself a determination point because you've essentially been at a disadvantage because you don't have your gadget-based equipment with you.
Oh, cool.
Should have had that last time, so go ahead and give it to yourself now. So yeah, Zach, you're showing up.
You're a nicer game master than I was since I chose to be in plain clothes.
Oh yeah. All right, Zach. So you're swinging onto the scene. What you gonna do? You at quite a distance. You see Skyscraper.
Oh, hey, it's snaps his fingers a couple times. Townhouse, right? Your name's Townhouse.
You see this giant man go. I can't see him, but I know who that is. I'm gonna squish you this time, Bug.
That's a hate crime.
I didn't say nothing about you being a mutie. I said I'm gonna squish you, Bug.
Well, you just said something about me being a mutant now.
You brought it up.
You've now made it a hate crime.
It's okay.
And you escalated. I brought your equipment.
It wasn't a hate crime till you started throwing the slurs out.
Do I see toss-up?
He is sandwiched between the House of Mirrors and the Haunted House. So from where you're at, probably not currently.
I'll just radio in. Hey, toss-up, where you at, buddy? I got your stuff. You're not dead, are you? Please tell me you're not dead.
Not dead yet. In front of the House of Mirrors.
All right. All right, Townhouse. I'll be back. Don't worry. Gonna go drop something off with my buddy.
I
Don't
know
go
you
nowhere,
know
big
my
guy.
name.
I'm not sure I do. And I'm just gonna swing on over toss-up. Will I be able to get to him in one turn?
Yes, that will pretty much be your turn to get down there.
Yeah, that's fair. And try to land on top of the roof.
Okay, let's see. Oh, so yeah, you land on the roof, no problem. I'm going to assume it's in a backpack or something, or a utility belt, or All right, toss up. He has dropped you your equipment, so.
Sweet.
And next up, over dealing with Skyscraper is Independence Ray. You were about to say something, Curtis?
I said, just like Batman 66, my powers have returned.
So we have currently one more free tag on Skyscraper being blinded. Is that correct?
Two more.
Two more. Oh, okay, great. In that case, I'll go ahead and take advantage of that. I'd like to use one of those free tags to increase my result by my power result by +1. Not the roll, but the damage.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'll hope I can hit the good old-fashioned way. So basically, I'm just while he's struggling with the tarp, I'm just going to take advantage to take an easy flight. I don't know, maybe towards well, let's see. I guess there's the obvious weak spot. Yeah, I can't shoot for his eyes because his eyes are covered, so I'll just go for the other obvious vulnerable point on any man, on most any man.
I'm going to assume his knees.
Sure. Actually, you know what? That's actually a better one.
It's what I tell the really big guy at work.
Kneecap.
I'd go for your knees because that's a big man's weak spot.
Yeah, I'll kneecap. I'll try to kneecap him with the laser. So
right.
Let's see what happens here. I've generated a measly 8 to hit.
All right, and that's based on his coordination. And you peg him.
Oh, I do. Delightful. So the damage is now 8. And does that do anything? I think was that a 0 result, if I remember correctly?
Yes, his damage resistance is an 8. So while he's easy to hit, it's hard to muscle through his damage.
Yeah, I was hoping for a higher roll, but I guess that's the action.
Next up is Gothic. Oh, let's see here.
Remember when I said I wasn't dead?
It was true at the time.
Oh no.
I think I still have one heal I could give you.
Have you healed Toss Up any?
When I caught him in the air when he was unconscious, yes.
Yeah, he.
Oh,
healed
I
me
forgot
for
about that.
5
He did get
points.
slapped off the big guy, didn't he?
Independence Ray, I've healed twice. Toss Up, I've healed once.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have 5 stamina. If I remember right.
Alright, let's see here. So she is basically confronting Toss Up, 2 Unison members. Oh man, Novice is all the way over there again? She must have popped him again before we wrapped up. But Recluse is somebody she's got a bit of a grudge on. Really, any of the original unknowns.
It's kind of ironic.
Because you sent him to jail one time and then you stopped him from busting out one time. Clearly you weren't there the second time they got out.
Okay, I still fit in that branch then.
Yeah.
You said originals, and I'm like, I wasn't here the first time we fought him. Despite making the name, I'm not an original. But I Captain America'd my way in. Where if you mention the unknowns, I'm clearly there, even though I technically wasn't a founding member.
Alright, well yeah, because you were posing as your own team for a while.
Yeah.
Recluse. You see her let go of her sword, but she produces a shadowy dagger in her hand and throws it at you.
And I'm gonna bounce out of the way.
Ooh, that's a tie.
Oh no.
You jerk back as the blade kind of skins across your suit. And when you look down, there's a little split in the uniform.
Ah, come on! Is this about the time that your terrible boyfriend, your terrible boyfriend, left you at the prison yard during the breakout? Which he did to you? Why are you still working with him?
He's sorry. He's not going to do it again. We talked about it.
'Cause he loves me.
Oh, let's see. Trying to think if she would move anyway. No, I guess she's good standing where she's at. Alright. So that is her turn. And then over to Skyscraper. He is going to take a swing in the general direction that Independence Ray has been firing at him from. So you have a hand, as wide as a car coming swinging down at you. Or as wide as a car is long. You still have the blinded you could tap if you wanted to.
No, I think I'll just go for straight
Okay.
dodging. I want to save that last.
Well, you're a pretty agile fella, if I remember so.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is his prowess.
My roll just held that up. Fortunately, we'll see how he does.
And he rolled a 1 on his dice, so he got a 6.
Should I? Oh no, I've got. Should I have defended with? I guess it doesn't matter. They're the same. Prowess and coordination are the same for me, so I think I'm still good.
Okay.
All right.
It would technically be prowess, but
Yeah.
much like Gothic, you've got the same score in both, so yeah, it doesn't really matter how you have the dice roller set up.
Sweet.
So yeah, he swats at you, takes kind of a stumbling step forward. steps on some of the debris of the booth that he had erupted out of last time. U.N.I.S.O.N.
Yeah, it's time for me. Hey, Recluse, what's up?
Slightly hungover. How about you?
I've been stabbed about 6 times, so not the worst day I've had.
Ah, only 6.
Yeah, it's nowhere close to the record.
All
Then
right, so you got a
yeah,
plan, big man?
Now that we have teamwork, yes. Impulse walks up. Alright, so, the plan is, you web me, you swing me. The same time you swing me, I will propel myself with a T-blast into her, into the wall. You ready?
That sounds awesome, and it is only moderately likely to get us both killed. Let's do it.
Babysit system, baby! Impulse gives thumbs up. Night Shift sighs in the background and just takes a T-blast at
Alright, so...
Gothic.
So his impulse basically going to hold his action until Recluse's turn comes up?
Yes, do a
Okay.
combined attack.
Gotcha.
The T-blast from Night Shift is just going to go off at
Alright, that will be her
Gothic.
coordination. She gets out of the way.
Alright, roll a 5, so. Still pretty high in the rolls. Let's see, and I remember combining shots doesn't really matter anymore for the giant guy. My damage is not high enough. So, gonna have Novice run to interfere with Gothic again next turn.
Okay.
And let's see here. Is there any way to trip? Go ahead and just do more shots at the kneecaps of Skyscraper.
Yeah, you could roll to put a condition on him. You know, for instance, you could, if you wanted to, describe it as the two closest to him kind of run back behind him. And maybe they shoot him in the back of the knee while the main unison, or unit, rather, shoots him in the ankle to kind of cause a tripping motion or something.
Mm.
Or, anything else you can come up with to describe it, cinematically or whatever.
I'm just trying to think of something useful to do.
Well, if you manage to knock him prone, it would take his round to stand back up.
Hmm.
That would probably be versus his strength to do it, though, so that would be difficult. You could roll to just put the quality on him, say, off balance or something, just to give everybody something else they can tap.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just pop a shot to knock him off balance. Which would still be on the T-blast roll,
Okay.
so.
Is just one individual doing this, or are you doing a combined effort to try to get a better result?
Just one at a time.
Okay.
So I remember hitting him was not impossible. It's just after that was the problem.
Let's see. I've got so many characters listed in here. On roll 20 as to who will come up saying did it. Alright. So he got a 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's a major success. Which, if I recall, major is the one where you tap it for twice for free.
I believe so.
Yeah, man, that's what we both seem to remember, so that's what we're going to go with. Alright, so he is now off balance. And you have 2 free taps of that.
All right, and go ahead and start moving towards
Okay.
Gothic as well. And I've got one action left. He will hold. Skywatch will hold their action in case Independence Ray has a plan and needs assistance.
Okay. So you're basically going to hold your action to assist him in whatever way
Yes.
presents itself. All right. Then it is the civilians' turns, but they're all pretty much in the parking lot by now. You're hearing cars start up and police sirens in the distance. All right, so we're back to the top of the order. Toss up. You now have your gear.
Okay. I am going to do this one more time before I try something else. I will take another swing. And I didn't give myself my full bonus last time, but it wouldn't have mattered since I only got a 1 and she got so high.
Okay.
Get out my cross. And I didn't do much better.
Not on the dice roll.
Still a pretty good roll.
All right, so you are trying to.
Yeah, I'm just still using martial arts
Okay.
on her.
So let me roll her dodge.
I have something else I'll cook up next turn. I'm not sure what kind of damage resistance she's got.
That's right. It was Ray that was shooting her, not you. So, you would know from files and stuff that she's definitely got some sort of force shield. And even when she's standing out in sunlight, it looks like you're looking at her through like a tinted glass.
That's right.
Recluse, you're up.
All right. Yeah, just gonna web up impulse and send him spinning right into Gothic.
Fire me, boy.
All right, so so y'all are doing a combined attack. Are you going for a higher to hit, or are you going for higher damage?
I think when dealing with Gothic, hitting is more important than actual damage output, from what I remember.
So Impulse will be directing his T-Blast in the direction that she dodges, or the opposite direction that she dodges. So when she dodges, he's going to immediately pop to go in the direction of her after the dodge. That is how I'm explaining it.
Okay. So you're letting you're letting Recluse apply the direct force, and then you're just kind of steering.
Yes. So the damage is coming from Recluse. I'm simply extra guidance.
Gotcha.
Because death means nothing to me.
I was about to say, you're going to pop if this works.
Yes, I'm going to poof, but the impact will happen.
All right, Zach. So you've got a +2 from Impulse's help.
And I imagine this would be coordination.
You're swinging a weapon. Kind of melee.
Eh,
Well, the trick is if he's spinning you, you ain't really gonna be able to steer. I assume he's basically gonna twirl you a couple times and throw you at her.
Oh, okay.
All right, then, Recluse, give me a roll. Or if you want to tap something to give yourself another bonus, you can do that too.
you know what? Sure, I'll tap Blessed by the Crawling Gods just to bump that up to a +4.
Okay.
That would be a 12. Damn.
And she rolled a 6 on the dice. Ouch. the disadvantage of rolling openly. You know, can't fudge anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, she gets out of the way. Impulse smashes into the ground. I'm not going to bother putting an X on him because I figure he'll be back next round.
Oh, I was going to put the X, but
Oh, well, go ahead if you want to.
oh, hold up. My map sizing has gotten strange and awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta resize the map to get the X on him.
Okay. Recluse, I think you have 2 attacks, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and pin her down with some webs.
Okay. That will also be coordination.
Damn.
She's good. It'd been so long since I used them. I made the same mistake I made the first time I used them. I greatly underestimated them. All right, Independence Ray.
All right. How many free tags are on Skyscraper?
You've got one more tag. You've got one more blind tag you can tap, and then
Okay,
the
just one
off balance tag can be tapped twice.
Oh, okay. So there's. Oh, great. I might actually. I feel I'm starting to become resigned to the fact that we're going to have to whittle down Skyscraper. So I think what I'd like to do is to, if I may, just. If I can go ahead and just. No, I can only do each one time, if I remember correctly. So if I may take advantage of the last blind tag and one of the unbalanced tags and just dump that into my damage result, is that a thing that people will be okay with?
Sure. Do you want Skywatch's assistance to be in damage or to hit?
I feel pretty good about hitting. It's just the damage where I know I'm.
Alright. Then Skywatch will aim a blast
Oops.
at the same location that Independence Ray fires at.
Okay, great. And
All right, so
I might.
So you got you've got the 2 free aspects tagged going to damage
Yes.
also, I assume.
Yes.
And we determined last time that the damage bumps were +1, not +2, right?
That's
Yep.
right. It's +2 if you're boosting the roll, but if you're boosting the damage, it's just +1.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So hopefully I will not miss. So let's see what happens here.
So that's 1, 2. So it's a total of a +3 to the damage, though. So
Yeah, and I generated a 9 to hit. That might still work. I mean, we'll see.
let's see.
I'll be bummed out if he dodges this.
Skyscraper. Oh, that's right. I forgot bumping damage. You had to roll 2, Tutter.
Yeah, mine has hit as well. I mean, his dodge is pretty high.
Skyscraper?
Let's see.
If I recall correctly, he could still dodge pretty okay.
Average person.
Unfortunately, not this time.
Well, a little better than average person. All right, so that's a 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is a major
3
success.
Cool. So the damage will be 7, 8, 9, 10. If I got that right. So I'll take him down a few more. I hope.
Yes. So yes, he definitely feels that one. Oops.
And with a major success, do I get to roll for any other effects?
Yes, there's the possibility of knocking him prone.
And and that's based on the strength of the attack, which is still at a 10 for this.
Right.
Nice.
Now he gets to
That's
resist that with his strength. So
Indeed. So slash roll 1d6 plus 10. All right.
all right. And then his strength is
Big and strong.
why is there an extra +0 in there? Oh, okay. I see why it's the dice roller. All right. So 11. So So that is a major success on that. Let me see what that actually accomplishes. Because I want to say that was basically using the knockback.
Right.
effect.
It's a blasting attack, not a shooting attack. Less pew pew, more pow pow.
Well, you know, you're using generic comic book energy, so, you know.
That's right.
It doesn't actually seem to burn anything. I think that was actually a description you could use in the old Champions RPG. It's like GCE or something like that. This is not a book made for searching for stuff, I can tell you that. Ah, there we are. Slamming. Okay, moderate success just knocks them prone. So yeah, from that angle, you knock him over into the wreckage of the cyclotron. But you know,
one more round he'll be occupied.
He already ripped that up. So.
Yeah, he'd already ripped that up and used it to swat at people.
Oh, that's right.
So you have not increased property damage.
Sweet.
Let me bump him just a little bit further.
Although my next plan may do quite a bit of property damage. We'll see if that becomes necessary.
Oops.
Could I blast the Ferris wheel and make it roll into it?
That might cause more than 8 points a day.
I'm actually toying with the Hall of Mirrors idea I had in the last session. If that's something you think I could actually pull off, but we'll find that out next round. I see there's a Hall of Mirrors. I got to use it somehow.
Let's see. Yeah, the Hall of Mirrors is 13. Okay. Alright, so your blast hits him. You hear a very loud in fact, you feel the wind off of that. He goes flying back, which leaves the tarp, drifting to the ground. He lands flat on his back over where the cyclotron was, where he ripped it up and tossed it somewhere. Then it is Gothic's turn. All of you over there by her see her kind of look up. You hear her yell, "Baby, I'm coming."
You can do so much better.
You hear a shout from the distance. We could be like bumblebee bees.
Novice, you can do so much better.
Contractually, I'm not.
I was
allowed.
wondering who she was going to take a slash at as she ran by. Now I know. Or rather, since you're on the rooftop there, I guess she'll throw a dagger at you as she runs by. So... Alright, so Gothic is throwing a dagger.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Take 6 points of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that hurts just a little bit more than it did last time you fought her.
Even better.
Oh, that feels deep. Ah.
It's in the bone. It's in the bone. All right, and then she goes running out this way to find out what has happened to her baby. And then it's the baby's turn. He spins his round standing up. I'm okay. He looks around. Oh, and I can see again. And of course, he focuses on you, Ray, with a laser-like precision. Or he has laser-like focus. I forget where I was going with it. He looks pissed. He's staring right at you. That's the gist of what I'm trying to get across.
Mad look.
He's mean mugging. But standing up is all he can do this round. U.N.I.S.O.N.
Huh. Man, I can't remember. So, Night Shift is just gonna keep playing the slots, taking a shot at Gothic. It ain't gonna hit.
Nope.
But Novice, keep playing the slots, take a shot at Gothic.
Nope.
Unit will play the slots, taking a shot at. Oh my god! I have rolled 8 3 times in a row. This is painful.
She rolled a 1 twice in a row.
This
Unfortunately,
is
that's a 9. Wait a second, something ain't working right there.
Skywatch and Overshield are going to combine shots to attempt to hit Gothic.
Which two now?
Skywatch and Overshield, the two in the air.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they were flying. Okay.
Hit for a combined 11. Hey!
3 1s in a row for her. All right.
Nice.
It was compared to my 3 2s, so.
All right. You do how much damage?
Does a 5 do damage to her?
It does not.
Okay, I think we already knew that from last.
Yes. So if you want to retroactively
No,
tap
but-
something to boost your damage, I will let you do that.
I do not have anything to do so.
Okay. We are back around to toss up.
Okay. First thing, I think I'm going to need to build myself some. Oh, crap! I had the word just a minute ago. Brass knuckles.
Okay.
But I want to use my gadgeteering to make them like electric brass knuckles to give a punch to my damage.
Okay. So power wise, let's see.
How would that work?
Let's see. You could take it as just the strike power, but that wouldn't add to your strength particularly. You know, if it was higher than your strength, you would just get it. If it was lower than your strength, your strength would get a bump of 1. You could take it as the stun power, since it's electrical, which isn't necessarily doing physical damage, but you could knock her out.
Or it could be like an aura that adds damage, but it's still not stacked on strength. It's
Let's
separate.
see. Because not a whole lot adds directly to, even if you took the boost power, boost strength, you'd only get it at the rank of the gadget. What is your strength usually?
My strength is only 4.
Okay.
My gadgeteering's 5, but that doesn't mean.
So yeah, if you took it as strike, that would be 5, which isn't going to get through. Yeah, you might go with the stun power then. Because damage reduction, I don't think helps with it. I think she has to roll a stat, basically.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for stun. And, if I can, I am going to burn a determination point because just so happens, because I'm so lucky, that I already had this prepared in the gear that Recluse brought me. Using the instantaneous. Or activating instantaneous.
Yep, as long as you got a determination point. And what aspect are you tapping?
I'll get lucky.
Okay.
If that works.
That'll work just fine. So you don't have to build them, you just reach into the bag and come out with them.
Yeah, and then I will actually use my luck to try to get so I can hit her because I keep missing. We'll see how. Watch. That might get her.
Alright, let's see.
And I've got one good luck left.
Alrighty. Where is Gothic? Oh, that hits her. And that is a major success, or is that just a moderate? Let me see here.
I think 2's a moderate. I thought.
Yeah, 0's marginal.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 to 2 is moderate. Yeah. Don't know why I'm blanking with the simplest aspect of this game. Alright, so yeah, moderate, so nothing extra hinky goes off, but you do the stun. It's a coordination versus coordination. That's if it was going to be range, but this one would have been prowess versus prowess. Roll a power level test against the target's strength or willpower. Choose when you take the power. So do you want to target her strength or her willpower?
Her strength.
Okay. So roll me a d6 plus the rank of your power, which I think you said was 5. Versus her strength. Alright, so that is a major success. Major success means a target can take no action for a level duration. So you've got 5 rounds where she can't take an action. She is on the ground twitching. Or standing, or just standing there, twitching.
Cuff her. Cuff her.
Yeah.
Where did I put the initiative order? Recluse, you're up.
Alright, so seeing as how Gothic is pretty much down for the count, at least for right now, and her boyfriend isn't, Recluse is gonna swing on over to Skyscraper.
Okay.
Or at least hears about.
Alright, that's fine.
And I believe that would be my turn.
What is your swinging rank?
6.
That's pretty fast. I think you could get all the way to him if you wanted to.
Probably make it all the way to him.
Alright, that'll work.
You swing faster than a fast helicopter.
You are hung up on that fast helicopter description.
It's the only measurement of speed I remember. I remember 5 is fast helicopter. That's it. That's all I remember.
Icons has a fascinating set of benchmarks. That's what we've established over the few years we've been doing this game.
If I could remember any of the other benchmarks, I'd use them. The only benchmark I remember is a 5 speed.
Hey, Townhouse. Been a long time. How you doing?
I know you're just trying to annoy me. But
I
it's work.
don't know what you mean.
Alright, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to web up his eyes,
Okay.
and combined effort to hit.
Go for the
So
eyes, boo.
Pretty much. So I'd roll twice and right.
Well, no, because you're giving yourself a bonus to hit, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, so just roll once.
Yeah. Just roll once.
You think-
You've got a +2
Yeah.
for the.
You'd think I'd have figured out how my own power works by now, but yeah, that's a 12.
All right. Find Skyscraper's name again. All right, and that will be a coordination. Whoa! He maxed out. He managed to jerk his head to the side because he was kind of expecting this out of you. Oh wait, you got a. That's not a. No, I'm sorry. That 10 is actually a 12. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you get a moderate success on him, which I believe gives you 1 free tap. Of the
Sweet.
blind.
Did I hear that correctly? Did you web up Skyscraper's eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So he's a little bit blinded.
Yeah.
This man's never allowed to see during a fight.
You're a coward, Bug. You never will. Just stand there and fight.
You are the size of a small building,
Stand still and let me squash you.
like a yard shed. That's your name, right?
Maybe he's a she-shed.
Unit, hearing this, is mentally writing down the note. Recluse believes 3-story buildings to be small. It's strange to me.
Well, he's lived in a big city his whole life, so
Yeah, but like, it's just a weird measurement system. It's a weird benchmark system for size you got there, Recluse.
Look, the character exists in the universe it exists in, alright? You measure things by small buildings and fast helicopters.
Gotta love it.
With apologies to Steve Kenson.
Alright, so you got his eyes webbed up. So he currently has a free tapping of blinded and still has 1 off balance. That was Recluse. Independence Ray.
All right. Do you get a sense of whether can we get a physical sense, or just can we look at him and tell just how messed up he is, or does he seem like he's wobbling?
He
Maybe
got
a
3
bloody
points
nose.
left.
Oh, okay. Well,
What?
in that case,
Where do you get that number from?
Is that which?
I think
What do you
wishful,
mean?
I think that's wishful thinking.
Well, here's what I'll do.
He is starting to look. He is starting to look a little on the rough side, though.
Okay. Well, I'll do my part to try and keep pouring it on. I'd like to fly in close and maybe get a blast in his ear canal. Still
Okay.
fighting dirty. So I would like
Good
to.
lord.
I know. Well, this is how we got to do it.
I mean,
He's tough.
I've already got a shot in his eardrum at least once.
Oh, yeah.
In his knee.
Is that how he got him unbalanced in the first place?
Yeah.
Ah,
We
that
just-
makes sense.
Because my character flew up and shot him in the ear.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he did that last session.
Yeah, it was last.
I mean, Recluse has crushed people's hands before, so he's not really in a position to talk.
Yeah, we really glossed over that. Didn't we?
No witnesses.
So I'd like to go ahead and be greedy and eat up those last 2 tags, the one on the blinded and one on the
Okay.
unbalanced, just to keep, just to say they both keep them still enough where I can go ahead and take that shot. And just for funsies, I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I'll go ahead and I don't know if I should spend my last determination. I think I will, especially if hopefully the next 5 pages we can get Gothic neutralized somehow, because she's probably the biggest threat to me. So that'll be, and I'll be pouring all that into damage again. So let's see if I can what I can do here. And I rolled a 9 to hit.
All right, and that is on Skyscraper. He got an 8, so you hit him.
Oh, fantastic! So that's 10 damage. And it looks like it's basically just a basic hit.
Let's see. Yes. You beat him by 1, so.
Okay. Well, just got to keep whoring him down. And maybe next. Oh.
He kind of jerks to the side, slaps a hand over his ear. You see a little bit of red coming out, but nothing, nothing massive. But the way he howls, that definitely hurt. You hear him yell out, "Baby, have we got the signal yet?" But she's stunned. She's still stunned, so she doesn't get a chance to answer.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. It's her turn, and this is the first of her 5. So this is the first round that she doesn't get to do anything. And she's just trying to get her body back under control. So need a Skyscraper. Who will attempt to squash him a bug? Let's see. Recluse, give yourself a determination point because he is tapping one of his aspects.
Okay.
He is tapping. It's time to fight. And he comes up. Basically comes up boxing style. Does kind of a feint to one side and then tries to slug you.
We may have made him mad when we, made his girlfriend drool on the floor.
Unfortunately, he only rolled an 8. Oh wait, 8 plus 2, so 10.
And I rolled a 6.
And you max your dodge. So yeah, he plows his hand down into the ground where you were standing a second before.
You're kind of telegraphing everything you throw at me. It's almost like you're like 3 stories tall or something. It's weird.
He seems to be done talking to you. He's just scowling. He's just gritting his teeth now. And when a 3 stories tall man starts grinding his teeth, it's actually pretty loud. U.N.I.S.O.N.
Skywatch and Overshield are both going to fly over to the parking area with civilians and make sure everything is okay.
The parking lot is starting to clear out. You've got some of the security staff from the amusement park basically acting like traffic cops to try and keep the flow of cars,
Steady.
moving kind of steady in a relatively safe manner. You have a few cars that just jump the curb and take off, but
But that happens.
Yeah, it's not like last time where somebody was waiting out here to ambush the escaping folks, It looks like Gothic and Skyscraper are acting alone in this.
Except they're talking about signals.
They're talking about signals, and they one of them admitted to having been hired to come after you, but
Yeah.
But as far as at this location, they seem to be alone thus far.
Well, Night Shift will go ahead and just gently, maneuver Gothic's arms behind her back and just hold her there. Going to detain her as best he can.
Okay. I have no issues with saying I'll have some handcuffs or something.
Thank
I
you.
was going to say I'll burn determination if I need to say I've got a pair in
Or
my
zip ties or something.
utility belt.
Unit will walk up and pop a new impulse on the field, and Novice will fly towards Skyscraper.
Okay.
And shout, "Yo, Recluse, I just saw you in impulse to do a new thing. Why did you not do the new thing with me first?"
Hey, it's nothing personal. He's the one who came up with it. Talk it out with him. I mean, you want to do it with me? It was pretty cool. It didn't work, but it was pretty cool.
Novice stops, goes, "You worded that weird, but yes."
First off, yeah,
Phrasing.
yeah,
Second
phrasing.
off,
That's
yeah.
it. That's the word I was looking for. All right.
Novice will now hold his action to be flung into a man.
All right. Is that all the U's in?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Toss up.
Okay, now was Unison cuffing Gothic?
Yes, the Night Watch member of Unison is handcuffing or zip tying or whatever y'all had handy.
Okay, if he thinks he's got her, then I will go join the others fighting Townhouse.
Does
if I
not
remember
want-
right.
Go
Do
ahead.
what?
I was going to ask Taylor. Does Night Watch think he's got her?
I mean, I'm above average human strength, and I've got 2 supports behind me. I feel like I should be able to hold her unless she can, darkness sword through any part of her body, in which case I'm going to get stabbed.
You have never witnessed her do that. She's always popped the stuff in her hands.
Yeah. So I'm making sure the hands are not,
Okay.
going to kill me.
So in the couple of seconds of a combat round, he'd say he's got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, then I'll go help them engage Skyscraper, but if I remember right, that'll take a turn to get over there.
Yes,
Okay.
running at normal human speed. Yes.
If only I was faster than a fast helicopter.
If only. Recluse, you're up.
All right. So, I think it's about time to take him down as hard and quick as possible. So Reckless is just gonna try and pummel his ankle, basically. Try and break something in there.
Now remember that Novice was.
Oh right. I'm sorry. I'm spaced out for a second.
No problem.
Yes. I'll web up Novice and spin him right into Skyscraper.
Yay.
David and Goliath style.
Now, am I attempting to add to damage for you or to hit?
Let's add to damage.
All right.
And I'm going to tap Blessed by the Crawling Gods to add a little bit of extra damage to that.
All right, so you got a +1 from Novice, assuming that he hits, and a +1 from you tapping that. So it's your
plus
strength
two.
+2.
Yeah.
All right, so
All
give
right.
me attack rolls.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Not very good. And you're basically shooting him, so it's coordination.
So we've got about a 50-50
Oh!
we had about a 50-50 chance.
All right, nobody rolled well that go around.
everybody hit. That's what's
Yep,
important.
that's the important thing. All right, what is Recluse's strength?
8. So that'd be an 11.
There's our mountain punching man. There's the damage we needed.
Novice plows into his brow, just right between the eyes. Poofs. Let's see if yes, that was a moderate success. He staggers back. He grabs his head. He looks wobbly on his feet. Through his mask, you can see his eyes kind of rolling around like he's barely staying conscious, but he keeps his feet.
And as for my second attack, I'm pretty much just gonna throw myself right up into his chest. Get
Okay.
a web line on either shoulder and just jerk myself up there.
All right.
Oof. Okay, roll bad, roll bad, roll bad.
Let's see, this is prowess.
Yes.
Yep, you still managed to hit him though. But you said your
That's
strength was a 7.
My strength is an 8.
Oh, okay. Well, his growth is an 8. That means his damage reduction is an 8. So
Wait, really?
yeah,
Oof.
he tough.
Alright.
Let's see. So 6. That is, however, enough that you have the chance of knocking him down. So give me a D6 plus your strength. And he will versus his strength. Okay.
Oh.
He takes a step back when you hit him. He starts trying to shake his head clear. You hear him yell, "Maybe we can't wait for that signal. We got to go now."
You know, the two of you are really tough hombres. You ever think about, changing sides? You could make, like, a good bit of money as, like, I don't know, heroes for hire or something. And I wouldn't have to punch you all in the face.
His upper lip just curls at Heroes. Independence Ray.
All right, he's not currently blinded. So I can rectify that.
Nope, he is not blinded. He is no longer off balance.
Yeah, well, I'll.
But he
use
looks
my
beat
dazzle.
up as all get out.
That's good. I'll go ahead and try to just hit him with a flash in the eyes. Use my dazzle power,
Okay.
and I've generated a 9 total.
And what does he resist that with?
I believe coordination.
Okay. All right, that's a major success.
Okay, so and with a dazzle, that's you said major.
Yes.
Oh, delightful. He is dazzled for 7 pages, which means +2 difficulty on anything that requires sight, and no awareness checks.
Nice.
That may just ruin his day. Alright, Gothic. It's her second round of being unable to do anything. Then it's his go. He runs over this way. He looks over. He sees Gothic twitching and handcuffed on the ground. Like, shit.
He doesn't. Technically, he doesn't see you. He may have seen it before. And
He's not completely blind. He's got penalties.
That's fair.
And we ain't hiding this, so.
Yeah, and she's out in the open and, a darker spot than everything else around him. So let's see. Then he just finishes his move. As he approaches the haunted house, he shrinks down to normal size and runs inside.
Interesting.
Unison, you're up.
Cool. Skywatch will stay with the traffic. Overshield will come back. Night Shift and Impulse are both going to hold on to Gothic and go about 3 stories up in the air.
Okay.
That way, even if she takes us, she's taking a fall.
A little vicious, but okay.
She's got damage reduction. She can probably actually take it.
Yeah, most likely. It might hurt her some, but as far as, it's not going to be lethal now.
Yep.
And what is the rest of Unison going to do?
Unit's gonna walk up and pop a poor unfortunate novice who's can't do anything, but he's there. And I will tell everyone that Skyscraper has gone into the haunted house.
Alright, so these two were holding her. What was Purple doing?
He was just flying back from traffic.
Oh, that's right. He was the one that had been up there. That's right. Toss up.
I will go into the haunted house after he's not Skyscraper anymore. He's not or normal size.
Alright, so you run around to the haunted house. Probably getting a little tired of having to run the entire length or entire width of this amusement park over and over again.
Fortunately, it's, a small one. It's not big.
Yes. And then it is Recluse.
Yeah, Recluse is just gonna swing on over to the haunted house.
Alright.
Hey, Unison, you got any idea if this this place is like a service exit or something that he could sneak out of?
I believe it has a back exit, yes.
Alright.
I just hope they let me in without a ticket.
If I can, Recluse would like to get around to the back door. Just in case he tries to come out there.
With your swinging, yeah, I'd say you'd have that much movement. And then it is Independence Ray.
All right, I'd like to do 2 things. I'd like to just kind of hover over the haunted house just to get a aerial view of a possible Skyscraper escape. I would also like to tune into, or maybe check in with the authorities to see if there's anything else going on, if there's if there's a real caper that that this is a distraction for. I'm just worried about the signal talk that we keep hearing, and I just want to make sure there isn't anything else going on.
All right. So you fly over the haunted house. And you start talking to your handlers. You get Agent, let's see. What is everybody's favorite agent? It was Tolliver, and what was the other guy's name? Oh, yes, Tolliver and Davis. You get Tolliver on the phone, or on the comms. Yeah, if they're talking about receiving a signal, that implies things. I'm not getting anything right now, but we'll continue to monitor and let you know as soon as anything hits the police bands or any of that.
I don't know if they have any capability to monitor and maybe see if they can pick up any signals that are going towards Skyscraper Gothic, but that might be a thing too.
That would require a lot of equipment on the premises.
Okay.
Because from a distance, you'd be picking up every Wi-Fi signal and every ham radio and every regular radio. Probably a few microwave ovens.
In that case, I might fly closer to night shift and see if there's anything I can do to help before Gothic eventually shakes off the stun. And that should be all I'll do for now.
Okay. Then it is Gothic's turn. That's our third round of being unable to take an action. Then it is Skyscraper. Why is Roll20 acting so dad-blame weird for me today?
It acted weird for me too.
It does not want me to. It's doing fine on the one that I screen cap for people to see, but on my GM one, it's not giving me the option to scroll along the bottom. I can go up and down on my map just fine, but I can't go to the side.
Huh.
Yeah, it is weird.
It was really, really, really slow to pull up the dice roller for me.
Can't be that. They can't be that busy this time of day.
Wouldn't think so.
But anywho, that's not here or there. All right, so his turn comes and goes. Nobody runs out the back door. Nobody erupts up out of the ceiling or anything. U.S.N., you're up.
As far as no, Skyscraper can't see things, right? Like, he's still blinded.
Oh, he's not blinded. He's dazzled. He's a -2
sorry,
to anything.
Right. But, like, he doesn't have, like, night vision or anything that we know of, right?
No. Especially outside in the daylight, he could probably see well enough to maneuver. In the dark, assuming the haunted house is dark, he should be having a hard time, yeah.
Also, do we know that he definitely doesn't have, say, well, I guess if he had shrinking abilities, he would have just done it on the spot, I suppose.
Overshield and Novice will both drop to astral projections and scan to see if there's any kind of underground tunnel underneath.
So the two of them just suddenly go thump.
Yeah, but no one's watching.
No, that's true. Except the newscopter. Give me an awareness roll.
Haha. I'm gonna roll a 1 on it, but nope, a 2.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
That's way better.
Oh, I guess I need to roll a difficulty for you.
Dang. Oh, max roll.
Yes, the big, very obvious guy has the sneak skill. Or stealth, I should say. Your two forms start poking around underground, and you find what is clearly an old storm drain. It's still pretty moist, but you don't think it's currently functioning. It looks like something that probably dates back to the very early days of the city.
Joyful.
But
give that statement, to the higher ups, that he's probably escaped through a storm drain, or will probably be escaping through a storm drain if he hasn't already gotten to it.
Oh, that's actually something I probably need to roll. Oh no, he made his sneak, so you're not gonna find him at all this round. If you shoot down one way, sure enough, the storm drain seems to run up under the haunted house, and you see where a section of the storm drain, somebody has dug through, connecting the storm drain to the haunted house. The work looks recent and not especially professional.
Joyful. And yeah, gonna keep following Path of the Storm Drain, see if I can catch up to him or not.
Okay.
But that'll be a later roll.
Yeah. Alright. Combat's effectively over here. A little bit later, Skyscraper has made his escape. A little bit later, Gothic stops twitching. But the way you've got her hands zip tied behind her, she can't really summon a knife or a blade and do anything with it. And she has, pretty average human strength, so. The police sirens you hear in the distance finally show up. The police take custody of her, though really just kind of setting up guard around her, waiting for the the specialized containment unit to show up for her.
Really, this is Novice's chance because, her boyfriend left her again.
Well, Novice is laid out over in the corner somewhere. U.N.I.S.O.N, give me an awareness roll since you're the one standing next to her.
It's 12.
I wonder why it rolled twice.
Wonder why I rolled a d20.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Because I had just flipped it over to a d6. Oh, I clicked up there and then I clicked down here. Okay. It's just weird that it rolled the same number both times. Okay. I got it. Alright. You hear a buzzing in Gothic's pocket.
One of us will safely pick up the device.
It's just a cell phone. There is an incoming call from, let's see, would he use his actual name or would he use an alias?
It is BB with 8 heart emojis after it.
Let's see. It just says Doc. Or the Doc.
Oh, joy. I will click answer and then give no noise to hear what this person has to say.
You hear this guy with this kind of annoying voice. Gothic, have you and the big guy handled him? Well, either way, it's time for you to bug out. I've got everything set up at the stadium. Gothic? Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh,
Cheap
sorry,
pizza.
Impulse will say. She's busy handling something else right now.
You.
How did you know?
Oh, you've already defeated them.
Yeah. Also, thanks for the whole stadium thing.
God, you suck so bad.
There's only so many stadiums in this place.
You are so annoying. You're the worst, you know that? The absolute worst.
I feel like I'm like second best at least.
Oh, all of you. Your entire flipping team.
I mean, we do flips. Can't argue that.
Bunch of male cheerleaders, what you are.
Yeah, and we're better than what you paid for.
He brings up a point there. Are we in fact all men on the spear team? Is that right?
Other than launch.
We were.
Ah, thank you.
And Launch is a robot.
No.
Launch uses she, her.
Huh. I'm just saying, robot is not typically man.
Pulling hairs at
we'll
a certain
table that.
point.
We'll discuss that at the next NXT.
Why is there a sensitivity guy? Oh, crap.
Well, I mean, she's a female robot. But both robot and female mean not man.
Well, fair enough. I see where you're going with this. Okay.
Y'all took it to a weird place.
So, do we need to get to the stadium right away? Because I imagine I could probably get there the fastest.
There can't be many stadiums, like you said.
There's only so many stadiums in a big city. Oh, hey, I remember this map.
And yes, over by the river
Oh man.
is the stadium.
Welcome to Manfred, everybody.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
forget
is this
where this.
from?
I forget exactly. Some sort of cyber. I can't remember if it's actually from a cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, this is directly from the
Oh,
Cyberpunk
is this
2020
Night
core rulebook.
City?
Pretty sure.
You know, it wasn't. It wasn't particularly well labeled when I found it, but
Sure enough, I see one stadium. Unless I'm.
yeah, that's the only stadium only major stadium you're aware of. There's some, there's high school fields and college fields around.
A central megaplex thing looks interesting. The one next to the park.
Mm-hmm.
Steel industry. And
Well, one of the towers there was
Yeah.
still Applied Technologies.
oh, hey, my little circle I drew is still there.
Oh yeah, it is. We used this in the conclusion of the season 1.
You know, that tallest building looks like it has a smiley face. Those two little radar dishes, googly eyes.
I had never noticed that, and thanks
Is
to
it
you,
just
I'll
me?
never be able to unsee it.
You mean the two dishes and the red open section?
Yeah.
Like it's smiling at you.
It makes kind of a
Yeah.
Muppet face to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely there. You're not crazy.
All right, that's it. I'm zooming in. on
I'm
the
just
stadium
glad
so
I'm
we
not
can't
the
see
only
you.
one who saw that.
So we can't see the creepy Muppet face. And it's just this guy just goes on a profanity-laden tirade about how bad Unison sucks. It's almost enough to make you wonder if his supervillain name is like Internet Troll or something.
Eh. There's 6 of me. There isn't a way I haven't made worse statements to myself.
They're still kind of angry about the whole clown car fiasco.
Well, like we're working on something and one of us trips, and all 5 of us at once go, "This is why we're adopted."
So he finishes his tirade. He's like, "Are you still there?"
Oh yeah, dog. I mean, let it all out.
Huh. I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't work over the phone. Click.
Well,
Oh, he has emotion control. Mental notebook.
About that time, Tolliver comes over your radios. He's kind of speaking directly to Ray, but he puts it over everybody's comms. Ray, we've got a hit. Somebody's taking over the Titantron at the stadium.
Right. Well, we're on our way. People, should I head out there at full speed, or do we want to show up as a scene? Also, I'm actually assuming I'm the one who fastest. I don't actually do that, but
What's your flight?
7, so I'm faster than the fast helicopter.
That's faster than me.
Yeah, I think that makes you the fastest person on the team.
Yeah,
just toss
that's speed of sound. I'm a mock flyer.
Does Toss Up have a movement ability?
No, has to. He'll have to ride.
Is
I
individual
say, I say
Wrong.
recluse carries toss up.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say that recluse could carry toss up if need be.
Okay. And Unison can fly now, so that's not an issue.
Yeah, boy, Unison can fly now.
Hmm.
I don't have to pretend no more.
So anyway, y'all need to answer, Mike's question. Do y'all want to arrive as a unit, or do you want to split the party?
Let's arrive as a unit because I don't want one of our strongest members getting just completely wiped by whatever he's got.
Then.
Whatever's that's.
Right.
No, plus I have her hit the dirt at least once, so
Our group speed would be a 5 then, because that's the
Alright.
slowest we have.
fast helicopter it is. I need to work on creating solid lake constructs, and I can just make a platform for us all and take us at speed 7. Long-term goals.
Yep.
The old Green Lantern style travel.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot more dignified than carrying someone, over the underpits.
There was an old Green Lantern issue that I forget if they were fighting Gorilla Grodd or what it was, but he's moving some people along. And among others, he's carrying the Flash for whatever reason. So Barry or Wally, whichever one it was at the time, he's sitting at the bottom of the bubble, but his boots are hanging through it because his boots are gold.
Oh, right.
So he couldn't stand up in the bubble like everybody else. He had to sit. Weird weaknesses. Alright, oh yes. So y'all beeline for the stadium. And it's not a bad idea for Ray to slow down because you don't really want a sonic boom through downtown.
Good point.
I'm sure they invented glass that can take it.
Some of the buildings in town probably have that because you have some super tech firms like Still Applied Technology. Though they've been struggling of late, Your CEO tries to take over the country and, shareholders get iffy and stock prices drop.
Go figure.
Yeah,
Not sure I buy that.
Let me see. If I maximize it, though, then I've got my scroll bars like I'm supposed to have. You're being weird, Roll20. You're just being weird. May have to give the competition a try at some point. Where was I? Oh, yes. So you all arrive at the stadium. This guy is on the Titantron ranting about, how useless and pointless and how big a sellout Unison is. He's got an edited video of every embarrassing moment of Unison that's ever been caught on film. Which isn't just a ton, but,
It's probably like a supercut of Independence Ray getting knocked unconscious.
There's the moments where they're, playing a rock, paper, scissors, and both of them pull a gun. Not real guns, finger guns.
Most of the video seems to be about Unison as opposed to the Heroes of Spear.
No, that's good. Well, it's not good.
Don't worry, my credibility can take
Wait,
it.
U.N.I.S.O.N or specifically?
Yeah.
Or
He seems to specifically have a thing about the Power Rangers.
Unison is the 6-man team. Unit is the gray one. I know that can cause some confusion.
And then all of you together are Spear.
That's right.
It's confusing. It's like if you had the Fantastic Four on the Avengers, but
Right. High school cliques.
Looks like someone's got it in for the cool guys.
So, what's currently happening at the stadium? Like, is there a baseball game, a football game, underwater BB stacking?
yes, it was some sort of sports ball is being played here. Yes,
Oh, sweet action.
soccer. They're playing soccer.
Has play paused?
Do it now.
Has play paused due to what's going on?
Yeah, the players are still on the field. They're just looking at the Titantron confused. People in the stand, there's no panic because all it is this guy in a costume has popped up on screen and is ranting about Unison. Then it starts getting dark and he starts talking about how you're not going to be able to save them. Which at that point some of the crowd starts to get up. He continues ranting about he has sealed off the stadium. There are bombs planted. And, their heroes. Their hometown heroes, because, you didn't appear as Unison until you came to Manfred.
Yeah, still here.
They're not going to be able to save you. There's going to be, let's see, what's a good stadium size? A number of people for a fairly big stadium.
10,000?
Yeah, 10,000 works.
I really feel like Manfred would hold more than that, but oh well. I guess soccer's not popular here.
The largest stadium in the world holds 114,000 people.
Oh,
Woo!
that's a
Yeah,
lot.
most of your larger stadiums are like 40, 50.
Okay, so 10 might be like a decent sized college. Okay, we'll say it's we'll double it. Say there's like 20,000 people in attendance currently. And you're talking about the massive casualties when Unison fails, and give or take a few. I mean, statistically, some of you will probably survive. Over your ears, your Tolliver is. I don't know if y'all caught his name, but apparently he started off calling himself Professor Payne. He's not in any of the databases. This guy's new.
Do you know anything about this guy? I'll ask Unit.
He's called Professor Payne, and he hates me. Other than that, I got nothing, champ.
He doesn't just hate you. He hates all of the U's. So y'all are coming home the stadium, or actually this is kind of when y'all have crested the top of the stadium. And you're close enough to actually hear and see the Titantron. And you hear him go, and here is your hero now. And he gestures towards you, but it's the wrong side on the Titantron, and then he swaps over. Like maybe he's not exactly used to being on camera,
Does the video give any clues where he might be? I mean, his background and stuff on the image.
Other than from his reaction, you can tell he's filming this live somewhere. Presumably with a green screen, because the embarrassing scenes of Unison have been kind of going on behind him. In this stadium, there's several broadcasting areas, that he could be set up in, if he's not doing it completely remotely.
Unison will go ahead and pull out the old phone-a-rooney and call Doc.
Who's Doc? Oh, that Doc. You see him on the Titantron, and then over the Titantron you hear bzzz, bzzz. Not now, I'm busy.
I can see now in the middle of his monologue. Wait, I gotta take this.
Foot in the air and raises up a hand to the phone and points to the phone, knowing he can see me.
What do you want?
Okay, what's it gonna take?
Your utter and abject failure?
All right, cool. I'm an utter and abject failure. That's nothing new to me. I'm not even on the good squad.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Spear's the premier team.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa.
Yeah. Do you not recall the white suit people? The white suit people are the serious one. We're the joke squad. We're the PR team.
White suit people. Because remember, that was you only popped those out at the prison.
Oh, there was no footage of that? No leaked CCTs or anything?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh. I'm sorry, do I need to call one in for you? Let you see what the actual, serious team is?
Hang on, we're getting off track.
If
And he hits a button and a timer starts on the Titantron. You'll never find all the bombs in time, but I have an associate who has the controls. If you can defeat him, you can disarm the bomb. And you see him lean over to something else. Now. Yes, now. I thought you knew when to take a cue. And out of one of the kind of sky boxes, the window shatters out, and this large form arcs out of the air and lands on the field. By this point, a lot of the crowd are getting up and running for the exits. The players are scattering off the field. You have this large kind of metallic figure. You think maybe it's some kind of armored suit as opposed to a robot, just because it's got a very organic movement to it. Though if it is, it's a metal suit that, it's like very, form-fitting to the point that it's like metallic spandex almost, as far as you can see, the muscles of his moves. But, he lands kind of superhero landing in the middle of the field, stands up and kind of flexes. I have arrived. And I'm here to lay the beat down, all of you. And he points up at you guys floating in the air.
Request
You
waves
have
at
allied
him.
yourself with Titan Red, a phony and a cheater. And then he kind of looks around. Where is Titan Red?
He had to kind of take a leave of absence.
The U.S. military requested his return.
So he's not on your team anymore.
No, not at all.
That would be correct, sir.
The jabroni that contacted me told me he'd be here.
Terribly sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
I
Yes,
got his cell number if you need it.
He doesn't seem to know what you mean by cell number.
Would you like us to attempt to arrange a meeting?
I don't need your help. I'll lay the beat down on him on my own. He cheated at our last engagement. He won't win this time.
Oh crap, he cheated on you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's rough.
He was clearly on performance enhancers.
Oh wow. That's probably just a medical issue.
All right, we're getting off track here.
You got to do what you got to do to live your best life.
So, what are the rules of our engagement to get the control from you?
You have to defeat me and take it from me. But I warn you, I will leave you laying broken and bruised all around me.
What qualifies you as defeated? Is there like a ring out system, or is it specifically knockout?
We're going with hardcore rules. I have to be unconscious or let's see what else would it be. Incapacitated in some manner.
You still got the phone up. Understood.
How long?
Puts a
if-
left hand to his helmet. Yes, this is unit calling in. Casualty confirmation above 10,000, requesting emergency units.
How long is the countdown? If I remember right, he activated like a countdown for
Yes,
bombs.
yes,
Is that right?
It's going to give you like 5 minutes or so.
Alternately to beating this guy, I do have a backup plan, guys. I don't know if we want to do it or not. I think I could use the communication equipment and lights. It'd be a stretch, but I might be able to use them to use their electronic systems to rig an EM pulse that could take out the bombs and everything else.
Inside the stadium?
Right.
That sounds like a good plan. We keep them busy out here, and you do your thing.
Would that affect the surrounding area?
Maybe. It's a little hard,
I mean, at the point of 10,000 lives, I think they'll forgive us for a power outage for 2 days.
Here's
as
what
long
I'll
as there's,
say.
like, a hospital super close by.
When you make a roll to use this thing, if you get a major success, you confine it to just the stadium. You only get a moderate, it's going to spill out a little bit. Not cover the whole city, but it'll spill out into the surrounding area. So there's not really a critical fail rule in the game.
So with
I think it would take me longer than a turn to rig that up, too, because that's a pretty...
Yeah, that might be kind of an extended something.
That's a stretch from...
But yeah, after calling out and requesting, there will be 7 white suits dropping behind unit.
So how many of your character is there total?
There will be unit and 7 white suits.
Okay. Over the time, right here. What the crap is that? Since when do you have white rangers?
These are the serious ones. These are the emergency response units. What's going to happen now, and you see one of the white suits take the phone out of unit's hand. Hello, this is emergency response unit 1. You are to immediately surrender.
Or what?
Yeah, the white unit then crushes the phone. And they begin to march towards... 7 of them begin to march towards the dude that has not been named yet.
Oh, 7 on 1 or 6? It's 7 white ones or 6 white ones?
7 white ones.
Oh, 7 on 1. There's a bad odds for you, friends. He kind of pops his knuckles very loudly. Do you know who you face today?
Seven voices at once say, stand down and surrender.
Disgusting.
See how well trained and coordinated they are?
No understanding of kayfabe at all.
Unit shouts in back, it's kayfabe.
Oh, well, he just said it right. I mispronounced it.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, everybody go ahead and give me initiative rolls. Oh, hang on. Let me No, I don't guess I have to delete everybody. I forgot these sheets don't automatically put your initiative up like the D&D ones do. He's going to drop his mini. Well, I thought I was going to drop his mini on the map, didn't it? There we go. Give him a turn. So he goes on 9. Alright, and Toss Up got an 11. Independence Ray keeps his 11. Did you roll for yours, Taylor?
Oh, my apologies.
Okay, apparently everybody except him goes on 11. Alright.
Neat.
Anyway, he criticizes your kayfabe or whatever. It tells you all fall before the Gamma Goner. And he says it like he's waiting for you to recognize the name.
The Gamma Goner?
The Gamma Goner.
Is that one word or two?
2 words.
Yeah, when he says that, ask him. It's like, how do you spell that?
And then we secure the URL rights. If you...
I do not know the written form your language takes.
Oh. So you're not from around these parts.
I am from the stars, the gladiatory rings. Which, when he says that, you remember the Titan Red was an alien gladiator before he crash landed here.
Oh, you mean you fought him? Oh, this has been a big misunderstanding on my...
What did you think I could do way better than Titan Red.
I mean, could you? Could you really?
Yeah. Who wears red after Arabargus Day?
That's going to assume that's some form of celebration.
Okay, so Unison, you're up first.
Recluse should be up first.
Yeah, I got a 12.
And also the
Oh,
turn
okay.
order.
I didn't alter yours. That's what the problem was. Okay.
Also, I think you. What does everyone see on turn order?
I only see...
Yeah, I'm just seeing Gamma Goner.
Yeah, Gamagon is the only one
Huh.
I see as well.
Oh, I know what it is, because this was the this was the one from the other page. Okay. And it doesn't transfer over properly.
Right. Also, do we need to put our tokens on the board?
It's all going to be confined within the stadium, so you don't have to. I threw his down there just so I could pop a initiative order for him.
Oh, okay.
Though, since apparently I'm going to have to remove all of y'all and put everybody back on. Alright, everybody remember what your initiative order was while I clear the list and start it over. So yeah, I guess everybody go ahead and throw your miniatures in the stadium then. Alright, so he gets a turn. He had a 9, I believe it was. He gets a turn, and he had a 12. Everybody else gets a turn and had an 11.
I still can't seem to get my token on the field.
And that is a weird issue. Let's see, where is toss up?
It should be from the character sheet, right? Or the file section of the character sheet. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Or just over there where he's listed in your gallery or your journal, you should be able to just grab the name there and pull it out onto the screen.
Grab the name. Oh, wait. All right, I pulled something, but I don't see the...
There's toss up.
Oh, wait, I do see it. I do see it. I may be out there twice. Yes, I am. I'll get rid of one of those. All right, I am functional.
All right, we're good to go then. Top of the order is Recluse.
I do need to get rid of the extra one. Maybe I guess the one that's inside. Oh, yeah, because both of them, neither of them are where there's. All right, I'll make this quick.
Well, I dropped a U in the stadium, so I don't know where you've been dropping them at.
Oh, I was dropping them
I see them way over here now.
Megaplex. Sorry.
That was not a problem.
Yeah, how do I delete tokens?
Click on it till he's highlighted, and then just hit the delete key. Should do it.
I suppose Recluse is just gonna swing on over to the Gamma Goner and just lay into him.
All right,
I'm done. I'm good. There we all are.
And it's gonna be combined effort for extra damage.
Okay. Let's see. That is prowess plus his martial arts. Let me pick his name over here. Almost, but he almost gets out of the way, but you slam into him. And what is your strength?
8 is the base.
I didn't realize Recluse was that strong. Wow.
Yeah.
I think he upgraded himself once.
Yeah, way back when.
Oh, that's right, because you started off at... That's right, because you started with a 7.
So it's 1 strength point for each arm.
Alright, so that is... 8, so that's... So you hit him. He staggers back with kind of an exaggerated But you could tell, you heard him clearly, but you can tell he's fairly tough. Not skyscraper tough. And are you going to take a second attack, or were you...
That was both attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. For the extra damage.
Gotcha. Toss up.
Okay. I'll head to the control room so I can start my work, but I'll remind everybody that, it's just a backup plan and it's going to be met and may not be completely effective, so I will, however long it takes me, I'm going to wait till the end of the countdown to activate it anyway.
But you're going to make sure you got up and ready to go before then.
Right.
All right. And you said you were running to the control room, basically?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So, you start running through the complex. You're on the phone with Tolliver. And he is rattling off, what direction to turn, based on where you're at, what direction to turn, He's looking at the schematic, the blueprint of the facility. So we'll give you, next round. We'll say you're arriving at the control station. That as soon as the time, basically, as soon as the timer started clicking, you kind of slipped off to go do this. So you were already moving while they were doing some of the talking. Independence Ray, I should say.
All right. Well, I am going to fly up and try to bedazzle the Gamma Goner.
All right.
And as I do that, I'm going to ask him what a no doubt galaxy wide famous athlete is doing around these parts anyway. As I give him the flash. Where's my character sheet?
So, what's a big tough athlete like you doing around here? And then you flash it. Gotcha.
Pretty much.
All right, he resists that with his coordination, I believe we said.
Yes.
So that is a major success.
All right, I think that's around 7 pages of bedazzlement.
He is bedazzled for 7 rounds. Unison, you're up.
Unit will shout at him. So being from space, can you breathe in outer space?
Not everyone in space can breathe in outer space. But the Goner can breathe anywhere.
Probably not the best news for you then.
Well, what you gonna do?
Alright. 1 of 7 will take a shot. Two of 7 will take a shot. I don't expect this to hurt, but I have to test it.
Alright, how much damage you doing?
5 points.
That does not hurt him.
Alright. Numbers 3 through 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 people are going to bum rush him and grapple him.
Okay.
So that is going to be a plus 1 assistant, 2 more assistants. There's going to be a plus 4 to this attempt to grapple him.
So you're trying to wrestle him.
Yep.
Give me a roll.
And can I use my martial arts to assist with that?
No, because wrestling is its own skill.
Right. Okay. Then... Will this count as prowess or strength? Or is a prowess to land?
It is. That is a very good question. Let's see, lifting, jumping, swimming, standing, blocking, attacking, grabbing. Make the test. Let's see, when you want to grab or wrest something from an opponent's grasp. No, but ain't the one I'm looking for. Wrestling, okay. That was actually what it was listed here. Roll a test of prowess against the difficulty of the target's prowess or coordination.
Alright. Then 13 is the number for the wrestling check.
Alright, so he would use his... And his minimum roll, he ties you. So, you know.
No. 13. That is the roll. It has a +4 for how many people I have dogpile.
When you can think to, please add the pluses to the roll when you roll it, since you're using the regular old die roller. All right, so you swarm over him. You know, he gets his arms pinned back.
Custom dice roller in the corner then. Because I do so many things like that.
So that is a major success.
Yeah, I'm attempting to supplant his shoulders to the ground now. Is the next time I get a chance to.
So he is fully restrained and can take no physical action except to escape from the hold. Then it's his go. He will take the escape maneuver. So it is his strength versus your strength.
Do I get the team effort since they are all
Yes.
holding him?
Get the team effort because everybody's piled on him. Does he add his wrestling to that, or is it just the strength? Nope, it is just the strength. All right. Beat a 13.
Let's see here. That's all I got. 14! Because I have a 4 strength and the +4 from dogpile. So a max roll got it to hold. As he has many voices shouting, submit and surrender.
So I'm wondering if you can keep his shoulders on the ground to the count of 3. Do you win?
No, because he declared it was hardcore rules. He specifically said that.
Yep. But there's someone that can hurt him on our team.
So yeah, he's struggling there. You little pale guys are sturdier than you look. And then a little bit quieter, like he doesn't want the crowd to hear it. I'm kind of digging the gimmick, though, the voice. That's kind of neat. And then it is Recluse.
He's just gonna punch him in the face repeatedly.
So is Recluse able to tap the fact he's held in place, or is the hold in place just to keep him from doing actions?
You know, you rolled pretty good on that, so... let's see here. Yeah, I'll let him have one free tap of it,
Alright.
as he is fully restrained.
I'll tap that, and I'll also tap Blessed by the Crawling Gods for extra damage.
Alright.
So this will be multiple attacks to try and hit him, or to do extra damage.
Okay. Alright, so that's both rolls. He rolls his prowess. Both of them land? Well, I guess he'd only roll... Would he only roll once? Oh, it doesn't matter. They both land. So you're doing 8 points of damage. Base.
Plus, tap the quality. Tap
So
that he was held.
That's +1. So that's +2 total.
Yep.
Alright, so 10 points of damage. Minus his resistance. So yeah, you just kind of land on his chest, where the white suited unisons have his arms kind of pinned back, and then yeah, you just kind of go, you just start kind of hammering on his face. Toss up. You have arrived in the control room.
Okay. Is any of the staff still there?
Yes, they are laying all over the floor. A man in an odd costume has set up a green screen and is filming himself and looks all startled. And y'all see him look startled on the Titantron when Toss-Up bursts into the room. Let me roll him an initiative.
I'm going to step in front of the camera and say, hey guys, there may be a Heek in my backup plan.
I think we're the backup plan now.
Let's see.
Unit writes down a mental note. I'm hated by idiots. I put bombs in this stadium. Where are you? The stadium. You got a problem there, champ.
I was just sure he was not in the stadium for that very reason.
I'm not surprised he's an idiot. I'm just... I don't know.
Alright, so anyway, so this round you managed to get to that, and you bust in, interrupt his broadcast. Independence Array.
All right. So I see that. I want to wait to see if Toss-Up can handle the pain, as it were. In the meantime, I'm going to kind of just fly above the Gamma Gunner, and I'm going to just try to blast him from above. And I just want to see if he's touchable by my light powers.
Okay.
So just a straight up attack, and
Alright.
I've generated a 10 to hit. Ooh.
You know, he's covered up in people, so you have to aim specifically for his face, but he sees it coming and kind of yanks his head to the side.
Okay. I see you rolled for Dr. Payne. Is it the same defense as the Gamma Gunner?
Yeah, I just didn't change the. I have to change the name down at the bottom of the chat, and I just forgot to.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Whatever I roll will come up as that name. Like yours has probably got your actual name, and then it's probably got your character's name if you clicked it open.
Mm-hmm. And did that account for the dazzle effect?
That is a +2 versus physical actions he takes that require sight. This is a reaction, so
Oh,
not a whole lot stops you from being able to make the defensive rolls.
cool.
Okay, so back to the unisons.
Do they have to continue to roll to keep their hold?
No, they can just maintain. And I think they can apply damage, their strength damage. Let's see, complete hold. You can inflict strength damage on a character in a complete hold as a reaction with no test required.
I suppose they will attempt to do that. What are the rolls necessary? This is new territory.
There's no roll. You got them in a complete hold. You just apply damage.
Oh.
So it will just be your strength damage. You won't get no bonuses to it for that.
But that's not gonna, that's not gonna bypass damage reduction, is it?
What's your strength?
4.
Let's see.
I'm not a Punch a Mountain character.
He's been hissy. Zach hit him once. Or is Zach hit him twice?
Yes, sir.
That's right, because you hit him the first time. So 6 to 5 to 4. It doesn't do any physical damage, but you see his head rock back from it.
Alright then. Unit 1 and 2, who took pot shots at him previously, are now barreling full speed into whatever room Dr. Payne is in.
Okay. It'll take you a few rounds to get there.
Okay.
Because basically I was saying toss-up had started running while y'all were still talking, so that was basically 1 round, and it took him 2 rounds to get there, so.
That's fine.
Now it's the Goner. He is once again going to try to escape.
All right. Got my roll set. Day 13.
This is starting to get embarrassing. Pinned down by a bunch of little monkey people.
Again with the hate speech.
What, you primates? He doesn't know the social implications of what he's saying. Let's see. Then it's Dr. Payne's turn. So, toss up. He looks at you. Let's see. What would... let's use this one first. He starts berating you for your choices of costume and selling out for the man, and what a lame superhero you were a sidekick to, and you're really just a sidekick to all these other guys anyway. And I think you're going to do a willpower.
He's done his homework on this.
Oh, there it is. Alright.
Oh, that's right.
Willpower versus willpower. So give me a willpower roll. So he's got a 10 to hit.
Determination. Activate that he strives to be the ideal superhero to boost my willpower roll.
Okay. So check out a determination point. Give yourself +2.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is an 8.
Nation.
Alright, so he hits you, but it's not not any kind of special success. Let's see. Do you have any kind of mental resistance? Either as a power or a specialty.
No, I don't.
Okay. Take 4 points of damage then. 4 stamina.
Okay, that leaves, unless we've healed since the last battle, that leaves me down with 1 stamina.
Oof.
During the flight over, so you can, is it once a session that you can take your strength or your willpower and regain that in determination? Just one or the other.
In stamina?
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of a second wind kind of thing. I think you can only do it the once, though. So if you want to say you did that on the flight over, you won't take a round or anything.
Okay, yeah, I might as well go ahead and do that. That'll take up the last of my determination points.
Oh, that's right. That is another one of the things you have to spend determination for. That's right. And to y'all out on the field, the insults sound like super childish and stuff, but it really has an effect in person.
It got me right here, y'all.
Look, I work really hard. I'm underappreciated.
My costume's not dumb.
It's a classic pulp throwback.
Man, poor toss-up. We're gonna have to take him out for drinks after this. Yeah. Could you go down already? Jesus. And I keep
God,
punching.
he didn't mention my ex-wife.
All right. Clearly, clearly the troll character is hitting too close to home for some people. Oh wait, that was the wrong character. Ignore those.
Oh no, we can use those rolls.
No, that was
It's it.
He just barely whips his head around to avoid you.
Wait, what?
Those should have hit.
12,
Like I rolled a 12 and an 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at my previous rolls. So no, I rolled better, but with the correct stuff, but not good enough. All right, my bad. All right, so that's 8. A bump of 1 gets you up to 9. His damage reduction is now down to a 4. All right, so he takes quite a lick. Just about the time, Zach, that you know, or that Recluse notices that this guy is getting. It's like he's getting softer the more you hit him. There's not as much resistance as there was. And you start noticing the metal on his suit is kind of denting up and splitting off in spots.
It's like I'm tenderizing a steak.
You're right with that last punch, and he's like, I should have left as soon as I knew Red wasn't here. And then you drive his head back into the ground, and he lays still, goes limp.
Oh crap, did I just kill this guy?
No, he's still breathing. You just KO'd him.
Nice.
Okay.
He's got he's got a pouch on his belt.
I rip that off and open it up. See if there's the off switches in there.
Yep, it's got a button for immediate detonation, a button for a cancel, a button labeled cancel, basically.
That's a relief.
When I hover my finger over the cancel button, am I getting a danger sense buzz from it?
No, not particularly.
I look to Unison and Independence Ray. Do I press it? I'm kind of scared too.
As the timer keeps running down on the.
Yeah, I say go for it.
Well, we all die sometime, and I press it.
A little siren sounds to this Titantron for just a second, and you see the timer that's been ticking down. The amount of time on it suddenly cuts in half.
No.
Oh, for crap's sake!
You see up on the Titantron, you see Dr. Payne turn, and he points out towards you. You made one of the classic hero blunders. You trusted what the villain said. I probably need to go.
And this guy accused Titan Red of cheating.
Recluse flips off the monitor.
That's not child friendly. How your government handler's gonna like that?
Okay. Get in there. We help toss up. We drive this guy's head through a wall. It'll all work out. It always does. Oh god, we're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
Over the time around here. All right, you got 2 minutes to find the bombs now. If the timer's telling you the truth.
Yeah, really, it's all up for grabs now. There is no truth.
And now it's toss-up's turn.
Ray just gives up.
Okay. I should still have my brass knuckles I used on Gothic.
Yeah, that's fine. We can say
Do I need to recharge them?
you would eventually. You only hit her a time or two though, so they're still good to go.
Okay. Then I will. I don't know how hard this guy is to. But I think we better not mess around. So I will use my last luck. Man, I'm running out of everything. And
But we're approaching the
Take
end of session, so that's okay.
yeah, that's true. Let's. So I'll use martial arts on the guy with my brass knuck. It's good I put everything I had in it because my roll was not there. Oh, crap.
He manages to get out of the way. You don't know how much formal training he's got, but he seems to be pretty quick. Independence Ray, what are you going to do?
I'd like to see if I can fly around the stadium or the stadium and just start looking for these bombs. Not at top speed, of course, but with my flight, I might be the person best enabled to try that out.
Give me an awareness roll.
Sure.
And if you want to tap anything or whatever, feel free to.
I don't think I have. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe Air Force veteran, just to. Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch to be able to claim like special, like where do you put a bomb if you want to destroy a stadium kind of knowledge. So I'll just try.
You could give me an intelligence roll for that.
Oh, sure.
If rather than just running around looking randomly, you want to try to take a round and go, okay, where would you need to put it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've generated a 7.
All right. Ignore that 8. That was for you looking around. Okay. You immediately start thinking about some of the main support pillars you've seen in this place. And where, you could tuck one around there, out of sight. And, you don't know how many of those you'd have to have a bomb on to actually take out the entire stadium.
Mm-hmm.
But that's definitely where you figure you need to start looking.
Okay, well, I can try to fly to the nearest support structure there, and we'll see what happens.
You fly up to it. At first glance, nothing looks suspicious. I mean, you took your action basically for the contemplating, and then you're moving to get there. But nothing looks suspicious, but there is a garbage can at the base of the pillar.
Yeah, I'd like to fly eventually, whether I can do this round or next, or on whatever page I can do this. But I'd like to check all the just to see if there are any immediate signs of bombage.
Oh, just kind of buzz all the.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that next round. Won't be a problem.
Okay.
Unison, the person you got pinned to the ground has gone limp.
Yep. All right. Have Unit 1 and 2 reached the location of Professor Payne, or is that next round?
This will be next round.
All right. Then the 5 I had holding Gamma Goner will let him limp to the ground. Unit will ask, anybody have a clue where these bombs are?
Yeah, I can. Array can pipe in and say that he's buzzing by all the support structures to see if there's anything obvious. I guess we could ask Unit if they can access schematics or something. Maybe they could work that question on their end.
We have the schematics from Spear, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tolliver can tell you about where the supports are once you broach that to him.
The other 5, the 5 will start flying towards all other support structures looking for bombs as well.
Okay, give me an awareness roll. A couple of the supports you don't see anything. There's another couple of them that have garbage cans down at the bottom. Yeah, you got a success in your searching. So you glance into the garbage and there's a little bit of junk in there. There are boxes about this size sitting in the bottom of the can.
Like red box size, or
yeah.
Are they bolted in any way, or are they mobile?
Nope, it's just a little metal box. Well, that wasn't answering my question. They are not bolted. That would answer the first part.
All right.
They're just sitting in there, and a couple of drink cups maybe thrown on top of them or something. But
right, which means they are safe to move. Because one of these would have already been triggered by accident if it's a garbage can. Somebody would have run into one, or. So. The emergency units that find them will grab them and then start collecting them in the center of the stadium.
Okay. Not gonna try to fly them out of the stadium?
I mean, based on the timer and how much
Well,
time
that's true. That's true. You might not make it out, and shockwave and all that.
Got to keep shrapnel to a minimum.
All right, then it's the Gamma Goner, who's a goner. And then it's Dr. Payne. Over the Titantron, you hear, so you have found some of the bombs. You'll never find them all in time. And then he starts doing like a bad Vincent Price laugh impersonation as he runs out of the room. Or y'all see him run off the Titantron. Toss up, he runs by you and out into the hallway.
Crap.
Recluse.
As they're dropping bombs in the center of the stadium, I'm just throwing on as much webbing as I can to try and create some sort of cushion between the explosion and the outside world.
Alrighty. So you're just piling on there. Toss up. The timer's down to about a minute.
Okay, this is... Now, the timer is part of the system that their communication system stuff I was looking for anyway, right?
Presumably.
Or is it? Okay.
I mean, he's got his own... Payne had his own laptop plugged into the stuff, so...
Did he take his laptop with him?
No, he just took off.
I really hate to let him go, but I'm going to get on that laptop and see if I can't disable the bombs.
All right. Give me an intelligence roll if you've got computers. The laptop is password protected. Need to beat a 9.
Crap.
The password thing comes up, you're like, what could the password be? You quickly type in.
I hate Unison.
That doesn't do it. Unison sucks doesn't do it. Then you think, well, maybe I got to put the periods in all, behind each letter. You try both ways like that.
It's not Unisuck.
He can try that next round. Independence Array.
right, so I know about the Unison plan to gather all the bombs onto the center field, so I can help out with that.
Okay.
And yeah, so do any of us know how to disarm
Wait.
a bomb? Yes.
Unit. This will be in unit. You can make shields, right?
Me, I haven't figured that out yet. Oh,
He's
sorry,
done
you were
it.
asking
He
unit.
he
I'm
did
sorry.
it once last session, but that was a power stuff.
I did. Oh.
Yeah, you slapped a field up over. Crap. What was his name?
Over Marcus.
Marcus. Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. I could try it again. I'm out of character. I'm out of determination, but I can always like just pull what's the thing where I can a complication? I can just like I don't know. I could generate the force field and I don't know, maybe break my head or something. I'll leave that up to Jason, but I know there's a way to activate a quality that involves just taking on the trouble. I think that's it, right? Trouble. Is that correct?
That sounds about right.
So that's the way I'd have to do it because I'm out of determination right now.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about the finale when I spent that last determination point.
All right, so you gather a few more of the bombs. Now that you know they're in the trash cans, you just fly by and you're just grabbing the trash bags.
Sure.
Between you and Unison, you have all the ones that were at the base of those pillars in the garbage cans now piled in the center of the field, while Recluse is trying to cover them up with webbing.
Okay. Well, if worse comes to worst, I mean, we might end up with a big crater in the field, but at least I think ideally, the stadium shouldn't go down.
Mm-hmm. Unison, your guys are arriving at the control room.
And Dr. Payne is no longer there.
And Dr. Payne's no longer there. You see Toss-Up over there working on a computer. Saying something about you sucking. I don't know.
Unit 1 will shout in. Target location.
That's to you, Toss-Up.
Is that to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
He took off. I didn't see where he went. I was trying to stop
They're
the
gone.
bomb.
They're already just trying to chase him down.
All right, give me a awareness roll as you try to find him. First is how sneaky he is.
Because presumably he's running, and I can fly pretty fast.
You just catch sight of him as he starts up some stairs. Like he's heading to one of the higher press boxes or something.
They will continue to fly after him. Alright, now back on ground level. Unit 4 will take a bomb. Step away from the other bombs. And begin... Yeah, about... We're putting him in midfield, so about 40 yards. So what would be the 10-yard line, which
Okay.
is still a safe distance away from everything else.
Depending how big an explosion
Yeah.
they can make, yeah.
He'll shoot the bomb.
Okay.
See if it blows up.
Do we get a sense to that of what the plan is before? Do we have time to chime in with a thought before that happens, or do we not?
You can roll, I guess.
You're gathering bombs and trying to focus on making a force shield, so...
Okay. That's right.
Recluse might. You know, you're sitting there webbing it up, and you see one of the Unisons pick up one of the bombs and walk off a ways with it.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy?
Over
Unit
the
will shout to
comm,
Recluse. Get some distance. He's
oh.
doing a safety test.
over the comm, I will suggest to Unison that if he can catch Dr. Payne and fly him to the center of the field, he might be willing to give us the password for his computer.
I will attempt to inform them to do that.
All right, so you shoot the bomb.
Yeah, the one of the white suits from a distance will just, while holding it, just blast it.
It goes poof. For just a second, you can't see anything, and you look around, and there's just tons and tons of glitter drifting down around you.
Oh my
What?
god!
It's sticking to your suit.
Fate worse
It's
than
drifting in the wind.
That son of a bitch.
Every single emergency response unit is taking a bomb out.
And they're all glitter bombs.
All right then.
Everybody on the field is coated in glitter by the time you're done.
And we thought he was being stupid for staying at the stadium.
Oh, he's still being stupid.
But not for staying at the stadium. He's stupid for starting this in the first place. But...
So, we're turning this guy's kneecaps into powder, right?
And unit, because we have mental link, knows what floor he's on, will start flying up for the closest exit that Professor Payne should be heading for on whatever floor.
He's heading up higher. You don't really know where there is an exit to this place up higher, unless he's going for a roof access, and y'all didn't see a vehicle on the roof, so.
If I don't see an exit, but I know he's going up there, then I know they have him. But I'm going to stick to the roof.
Okay.
Because these people either have teleportation or some weird flying.
All right. Well, it's 4 o'clock, so we're gonna wrap here. Cinematic wrap up. You do not manage to catch Professor Payne. You keep waiting for him to come out and exit and start searching around. You eventually find a room where he had removed the window, and basically there was a zip line down to the warehouses back behind the stadium.
I was expecting a helicopter or something.
A fast helicopter.
Yes.
Look, first rule of a successful supervillain, you don't do what the heroes expect.
Yeah, right.
Like glitter bombs.
Mission accomplished.
Once the timer hits 0, a pre-recorded message comes on the Titantron of him standing there laughing and talking about how how you undoubtedly look like, like a superhero that would show up in a Twilight novel. And, basically sits there and childishly laughs about making you look stupid. In the following days, you get some praise for taking out, catching Gothic and returning her to prison. They mentioned Skyscraper got away. You've caught some new alien, something that, this Gamma Goner, and they make great fun of his name. They wonder if Professor Payne is a new criminal mastermind or one of the random psychotic types. They're not sure yet.
Why pick?
There is footage of everything that happened in the field that gets uploaded within minutes of the incident being over. To basically, not an anonymous YouTube channel, but a YouTube channel where, when they do research, they can't find anything on the person that supposedly set it up. It's getting quite a few hits though. It does have the media asking, who are the people in the white unison suits?
They must appear really reckless because they just shot a bomb.
They certainly seem to care about themselves, but Unison has talked about the babysit system, so. So they ask those questions. They ask why Professor Payne has such a hate for Unison. What does Unison know? And the tabloids what does Unison know about him? What aren't they telling us?
Yeah, I thought he might monologue why he hated Unison so much, but
we forgot to prompt. We should have prodded him on that.
Well, some of his teleprompters or Titantron speech was talking about how lame Unison was. But it all sounded like a internet troll talking about something they didn't like or somebody they didn't like. You do get a comment from Titan Red confirming that that was an old opponent of his in the gladiatorial rings that he beat a few times. And he always knew the guy took it kind of personal, but he didn't realize it was enough that he would have amped himself up and then chased me across the universe.
We're sorry about the performance issues.
What? Hey, this is all natural, man. But overall, not a bad press day for y'all. Now everybody all the magazines like flashing up the photos of y'all covered in glitter, but that just is what it is, Many memes ensue. But no one was harmed, so that's really all anybody cares about. The amusement park is quite upset with the amount of property damage. Not upset with y'all. It was Skyscraper that tore everything up. But
The one that got away.
so y'all get washed off good. Y'all return to Washington.
How's Marcus?
Rattled over the incident. He has dealt with emergency situations before. That doesn't bother him too bad, but the fact that there was somebody out there so actively trying to hurt, him and the other people around him, that seems to have him a little rattled.
Mm.
He says he's fine. Let's see. So that wraps it up for this storyline with our spear heroes. Anybody watching at home can join us next session, which will be 2 weeks from now. Not sure who will be playing yet. Maybe a new batch of heroes. Maybe a hero we've already seen. Who knows? But anyway, I've had fun. I hope my players enjoyed it.
It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm Jason, and with me has been Curtis playing Toss Up, Taylor playing Unison, and Unison, and Unison, and Unison, and Unison.
And
Mike playing Independence Array, and Zach playing Recluse. Yeah, I know. I got tired of saying enough.
I gotcha.
And we will catch y'all next time.
Bye-bye.